Welcome back to 4.0 by 40, where I am on a mission to hit a 4.0 pickleball rating before I turn 40 on August 1st. And after what I saw in last week's video, I knew I had to level up. Paddle up. There we go. Oh, yeah. And I'm just want to crawl in the hole and die. The next day, I took a dink class at Casa Pickle here in Houston, Texas. Shout out Coach Alex. And it completely changed how I approach the game. Smarter plays, more intensity, more spin, and drops that, believe it or not, actually land in the kitchen. Consistently. I usually analyze several of my weekly competitive games, but this week I'm only breaking down one. Why? Because I won 5 of the 6, and actually pretty decisively. 11-1, 11-4, 12-10, 11-5, and 11-1. And the one that I did lose, it was in extra points. 12-10. So, numbers don't lie. I think it's actually clicking. We may have turned a corner here. But what do you think? Do you think it's working? Let me know down in the comments. I read and reply to every single one. And if you're chasing that 4.02, hit subscribe and let's grind together. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the third or fourth game of the 6 that we played. And so little context here. We are at the bottom of the ladder. And as you can tell by the court, they stick us on the worst court. Look at that. And so I'm trying really hard to advance and get out of this level. Now, I am off screen here, but you'll see me soon. It looks like I'm wearing maybe a thong, a white pair of whitey tighties on my head because there's no hair to catch the sweat. And on the other side, you'll see from last week, blue shirt is now blue shorts. And next to him is my friend Antonio. We play together a lot during the week at open play, so it was fun to play with him. And he will not be going by black shirt. He wants to go by Antonio, so that is Antonio. And let's go. Pretty good serve here. Look at that dink. So like I said before, I took a dink class right before this, the night before, and they really taught me how to dink with a purpose and put spin on it. If they give you a 4, you give them, look at that spin. I don't think Antonio was supposed to come to this class, and he did not. And so I'm kind of rubbing it in that this was something I learned. I used it immediately, point 1 of this game. Nice deep return there. Jumping. Trying to get the drop. Look at that, in the kitchen. Little high a bounce. I would have preferred to have it not bounce so high off the... but it did drop in. Good return, Antonio. I know you're watching this. So another thing that I've been working on is putting some spin, backspin, and topspin on the ball. And that one was a little out. And putting balls away. That is something I was really upset about with last week. I felt like I wasn't putting some intention. I was just basically trying not to mess up and hoping that the other team would mess up. Where this time I came out with some intensity, let's put the ball away. Instead of giving them a chance and just hoping that they'll mess up, let's just put the ball away, which seems obvious, but it wasn't apparently to me. Charge him up. I think one of the problems is that I never really played anything competitively ever in my life other than video games. So it's a different mindset for me, and I'm working on it. I think we're there. Good drive. Here we go. Put some spin on it. He got it in. Oh no. Drop. Look at that. That might have been out, Antonio. Let's go. So I loved, again, I'm going to say this early. I loved playing with everybody here. Blue Shorts, formerly Blue Shirt. I'm actually playing him again this week. Antonio, I play with like, gosh, probably 3 or 4 times a week for several hours. So I know Antonio well. We just went and ate crawfish together. CJ, I've never played with before, but one of the things I loved about CJ is he's like your hype man. Like he is so like positive and like we're just going nuts and paddle tapping and it was awesome. So again, I don't think I've played with anybody in this league that I didn't like, and this was no exception. It was a lot of fun. Ooh, oh, okay, Owen. So, like I said, guys, I've been practicing. Now, I didn't give up on the drops. I didn't give up. I'm still practicing. Look at that. It's winning us points. I wish I had CJ's drive. Like his drive, so strong. I want to also point out too. Watch my paddle. I'm intentionally. This is what I do now. When I'm up at the line, I literally hold it like this, where it like splits my eyes, and it reminds me, keep your paddle up. I do this and then I lower it to make sure I'm keeping it high. Because half the time I usually keep it down here. If you've watched any of my videos, you know how of a bad habit I have of doing that. I can't do that here because CJ is a banger. Blue Shirt is a banger. Antonio is a banger. Everybody's going to be hit. Like the hand battles are going to be crazy at the kitchen for most of these. So if I don't have my paddle up, I'm going to lose points. Now, CJ, that was... You try and get a little fancy there with some backspin. Chopped it. Nice. CJ's like, sorry, I poached. I'm like, I don't care. If you get it over, poach all you want. There we go. Very low. So as you can see here, the score is 6-1. But there's probably, I don't know, 15 more minutes of this game left. So things start to go a little sideways. Boom. Put some power into it. There we go. Look at that spin. Ooh. Ooh. Antonio's not letting me go. Tip it over. I try to hit it over his head, and he hits it. It's all about resets, not giving up on the point, making sure you get it back over. And sometimes it is about just like letting the other team mess up, like I did right there. Short serve by Antonio there. And again, well, I just noticed it, but it's a little past now. But Blue Shorts, his serve for some reason makes me return short. Pretty good drop there. Look at these drops. Look at me just practice my drops and then just sailing it. Hitting it like this doesn't work out for me that often. Yeah, CJ, yeah. I don't think you need to actually shorten the net. I think you need to raise it. He's hitting them very low. Very strong. Very low. There we go. Drive. Oh, I'm doing the same motion I did. See that? Okay, so that is great. CJ is a good player, and I think we actually complement each other pretty well because as you should do, is you're trying to make the other team pop it up, and he's a tall dude, and so he can really dunk. So if I can get the pop up like I do, no, I don't know. I don't know where that point was. I left it. Anyway, the point is if he can, wait, let's see if I can find it. I want it now. Okay. Here it goes. Back to me. Pop up. Boom. We both want that one back. No fault. CJ had a bad case of the netties. Seems like kind of like we all did now that I'm watching this again. Out. Nice drive, CJ. They just kept us back. Good strategy. Hamming it up. I'm feeling good. You can tell the vibe is different in this game than I have been in the past. One of the other things that I think really helped. Oh, this is pretty good. Drive. Let's go. Look at that drop. I don't remember what I was saying. Let's see. 17. This is a great play. Drive. Me and CJ doing what we do best. We're playing our games. CJ is power, drive, followed by my drop that gets us up to the kitchen. Look at this. Drive, boom, drive. We're staying back. We're staying back. My drop gets us to the kitchen. Go back. Go back to last season. Go back to last season's games. My game does not look like this. My game does not look anything like this, where we're like actually putting plays together. And my paddle is up. I'm ready. We'll see how this week goes. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if I play like I played today, well, in this game, I think we've turned a corner. I would like if CJ was there to hype me up. And Coach Alex. Coach Alex really like broke my brain. If you're in Houston and you feel like you are playing too passively, go talk to Coach Alex. Take a class with him and he will break your brain. That was a bad drop. After I just gas myself up. And then I just get dunked on. Meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, guys, yeah, you know. We're like 5.0 now, and I'm just like getting dunked on while I'm talking about it. No comment. There's still some things we need to clean up, okay? Not saying we're perfect. And maybe I don't wear a white headband anymore. That does kind of look like underwear. Look at that. CJ, let's go. I totally whiffed on that, but he was right there to bail me out. Now, see, that wasn't the best drop, but I will defend it. I'll defend it because it was in the middle and they weren't able to attack it, really. All they could do was pop it back up to us. Boop. I mean, they did kind of attack it, but I feel like it was more accidental that they both paddle tapped and it kind of went short. We'll cut that one out. Owen, future Owen, cut that out. That was, I'm not gonna like say that was intentional, but that was 60% accident. Aggressive. Keep him back. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling myself in this match. I mean, we had just won. I mean, I had won like 3 or 4 at this point. And just keep defending. Look at this. Keep the defense. No, that could have gone better. One thing that went different this week is I won my first couple matches. And I had a lot of momentum. I had a lot of momentum going into these. And that helps your mindset as well. Because once I had won 3, I'm like, I'm pretty much guaranteed to move to the next week. But I wanted to really pour it on. Keep that hand defense up. Keep that paddle up. Ooh, put that spin on it. Let's go. Woo! Y'all have not seen me play like this before. I had never seen myself play like this before. It felt really, really good. Pop up defense. Roll over. Spin at him. It's different. This is different. For those of you who've been watching every week, thank you so much for sticking around, because I think we're here. Let me know if you've been watching. If you watched a couple of my videos before, please. I feel like we're doing something. If not, you can tell me that too. But I know there's a lot to keep working on, but I think we might have a chance. This guy went and pressed something. All right. Let's go. Okay. 9 to 5. Dolly Parton. Is that Dolly Parton? That's just bad luck. Nice. Like I always say, hit the middle. When you're playing 2 people who have really never played before, hit the middle. They're going to get confused on who gets it. It's 10 to 5. Ready to wrap this up, right? Deep return. Popped it up. Yeah. I feel like that is definitely one hole that I need to get better at, is like kitchen defense. Great shot. All right, now this is what I was talking about a second ago. Watch what I do. My little ritual now I hit the paddle and I hold it like this to make sure I'm holding it up. And I keep it there. Let's go. I didn't need it, but it was there. So I appreciate everyone who's been hitting me in the comments. Keep your paddle up. That's part of it. That's part of the reason I think I did better as well. That shot gets me every time. I need to, because I am playing blue shirt again. And Antonio's telling secrets over here. Antonio, I think Antonio told him, because I play with Antonio a lot. He knows my weaknesses. And he goes, keep hitting it to that spot. He's not very good at his bottom feet. I'm going to get you for that, Antonio. Okay. Note that one. That one, that's a need to fix. We'll put that in the need to fix column. Ooh. Oh, you don't want to dink with me. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not today. You don't want to dink with me. Hot after that. Antonio. Wait, who did that? Oh, yeah. Blue shirt. The spin I put on it, I was ready. With the backhand, too. Guys, this is new me. We're not playing like we used to. Spin. Backhand. Whop. Guys. Subscribe. We're doing better now, guys. If you've been waiting for a reason, we've got some good stuff coming. That was just fast. So, yeah. 10 to 8. It's slipping away. Ooh. Yeah. This is one of those, we're just like, can we just put it away? 10 to 8. Let's just wrap this up. There's a good deep return here. That might have gone out. That is what I call charging up. That is where the ball is not hitting the ground. It's just speed, going back and forth. And then eventually you got to know when to just step out of the way and let him hit it out. I kind of thought that might be what was happening there. Antonio slowed it down. Got me. I'll give you that one. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh. See, let me explain something. I played with blue shorts last week. He was blue shirt last week. And the dink battles, you can go back and watch it. The dink battles, I was losing to him. So I think he thought, let's hit that again. He obviously doesn't watch my videos. Because I said, I'm going to fix that for next week. Because I knew I was playing him again. He's beating me in the dinks. Let's go dink. And now I'm speeding it up. I think Antonio thinks I'm expecting the dink. So I speed it up at him, at his hip. Let's watch that. Great place to do a speed up. And he's chicken winging. Look at that. Perfect placement. I'm sorry, Antonio. But you missed the class. You could have come to the class. No, you didn't. I'm like, all right, stay positive. Just let's get it over the net. But also in the court. I did not mention that, I don't think. blue shorts. Look at this short return. No, I actually got a good return on that one. I actually got that. Nice drop. Oh. Good play. It is now 10-9. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive because this is slipping away. And it's nobody's direct fault. We should have I could have made plays. And put this away. Like, okay, all right, let's go. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Antonio. I think Antonio knows that I'm not a big hustle. I'm not trying to break an ankle unless there's money involved. Pretty good. I might have put backspin on that one. I can't remember. It's 10-10. Oh, that was so going out. Totally redeemed himself. Okay. Surely this time we will get the points needed. Surely. Pretty good drop. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we go again. Come on, CJ. We just both nobody on this court could put it away. Spin, baby. Let's go. All right. One more stop. That was good. What did he do there? Back. Low over the net, yeah. Straight down over the net. Okay, so they need 1 point to win. Spicy again. I'm gonna highlight this. Is this it? Yep. Look at this drop. I mean, if you've made it this far, give this video a like, please. If you're watching this, please give this video a like, because I've been putting in work, and it really makes me feel good when that right there does not make me feel good. I do hate this game sometimes, but I would really appreciate a like. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think it's showing now, and it's encouraging. So thank you. Oh, now I'm doing it. See, I don't, there's no need to get down on your partner, because, like, literally the next side out, you're doing it. That was a great shot. That had backspin. I want to actually see that again. I'm trying not to extend this longer than it needs to be, but that was a great shot. And he deserves to replay it. Top spin. Oof. Great job. Great job, CJ. I don't know what that was, but I'm glad it happened. That was, again, what I always say. Hit it down the middle. If anything, hit it down the middle. The communication will break down eventually. Thank you for hitting that, Antonio. All right. 12-11. This is it. Can we finish them off? No. No, we can't. Psychologically, this is it's painful to be going through this where you're like, they might win. There we go. I try to do like spin the paddle on the ground, I think is what I try to do. This match was 23 minutes. 23-minute grind fest. Oh my gosh, I was so happy I won. That was such a crazy, crazy match. So, what do y'all think? Am I getting better? I feel like I'm getting better. I want to take some more classes. Like I said, if you're struggling with your mindset and like you feel like you're maybe not doing, you're not aggressive enough playing enough, somehow you gotta like hype yourself up or something. Coach Alex, I recommend him highly. If I can find his socials, I'll put him down in the description. I've been practicing these drops to be able to get to the dinks, to play with more intensity, and we went 5-1 this week, and we moved up the ladder. And if we can win this week and move up, we will be in the top 8. And then if we can win there, we'll be in the top 4, just in time for the playoffs. So, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're not done yet. There might be a podium in the future. Thank you for watching.